Yeah, you're right. I got a new friend. There's Mike. Everybody sometimes calls me Mike. I wonder if they call him Mark. But welcome back to M Hood Fishing. And yes, my name is Mark. The letter M, that's what that stands for. And this is looking kind of burly, but not so much behind it. If you look down that way, you might lose some sleep. But it's a really calm day. And I'm here with Ray. He's already out. Time to grow a pair and get out there with them. But look at that. I had to wait for a window, and I think it's closing soon. I'm out here. We're coming up on Ray. I got the life jacket on in case you're wondering. Ray was asking me how the waves were. I just got at it. Sorry I didn't film it, but I'll tell you, they were wavy. Not too bad. When I first got here this morning, before we got the yaks out, it was quite calm, and then things changed. So first things first, we're probably going to catch bait, but we've got a bit of a paddle going to a reef. I didn't even tell you where I'm at. This is Navarre, Florida. This is probably the craziest depth I've paddled over so far. 60 feet is what I'm over right now. And I'm out further than the Navarre Pier. I feel confident. I gotta admit to you though, I had anxieties at first. At first it wasn't so much about what we saw this morning that I had to launch in. That's not what and what I'm going over. The anxieties weren't there yesterday. Yesterday I had anxieties about the fishing part, because this is totally new to me. I have fished offshore, but it's been many years, and never in a kayak. If you want to consider the barrier islands down by where I live offshore, yeah, sure, but no. The only times I've been in a boat over this much water was in the Mississippi River. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and work this sabiki. I don't know if I'll let it go to the bottom. I just shut my bail, so obviously I'm not. I think I'm just going to a bit underneath the surface, because in the past 15 minutes I'm pretty sure I've seen some bait. Ray's been doing something similar and hasn't hit anything. Probably should have spent more time doing this closer in a different depth of water. It's not out of the question. I'm pretty sure I'm going to find bait. I do have squid in my bag up front. I'm going to use 6 ounces of lead. I'm there. I'm at where I need to be. So I got a very heavy rod here. It's one of my 10-foots that I use for catching jack. I've got an 18-inch 50-pound mono leader down to a Demon Perfect circle hook. That's a 6/0. Put a piece of squid on that and drop it. I'm in about 65 feet of water now. Probably the deepest I've ever been over in this yak, except for Caminada Pass, which is somewhere around 60, maybe has a depth of 65, but that is a different color. I'm getting a bite right now. Nope. Man, I gotta remember this is a circle hook. I don't fish perfect circle hooks. Well, I haven't in years. I'm used to octopus. I'm like trying to set the hook like a Guggen over here. I gotta let the fish do the work for me. So the first thing was similar to this, hooked several times, and that lasted till something took it. Now this is something similar. I learned something like this. I think this is really close to what I learned from Totally Awesome Fishing. And then we're going to pull it tight. Something about like that. I think that's kind of, he was using elastic thread to keep that like that, but I think this will work better. It's a bigger bait. So the current is going this way and we're facing that way. We tossed a little bit in front of the kayak to where it's easier to feel the bite like this. We'll just try to keep it like that, a tight line going in front of us. If we need to reposition. Fish on, finally. I was beginning to wonder about fishing squid today. Frozen squid anyway. But I knew something would get it. I'm just hoping, whoa. Ray! Fish on, Ray! I had to drag this over here. Hope it's not a shark. I hope it's something that I'm actually here for. Red snapper is why I'm here. It's red snapper season here in Florida. If it's a red, it's got to be 16 inches, at least 16 inches, and I can have 2 of them. And I believe it's going to come up red. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I got super excited about the... Yeah, I didn't even get the net out. Yes, sir. There we go. That is actually my first red snapper. "19 inches. Yeah, you're right. I got a keeper. Oh, okay. Nah. Not quite. I take that back. I take that back. I take it back. It is quite. He is there. I saw that hit. I thought I had a fish on. Ray's not having a great time. He's having some technical issues. What? Common carp. I got your favorite. I caught stupid. Got one of those. Honestly, I don't know what this is. I'm just calling it stupid because it's not what was supposed to bite that bait. I'm not sure. Oh, I do know what that is. That's yeah, definitely, yeah. I'm gonna use these real quick to see if I can flip this off. Come on, fish. There we go. Super easy out here to drift way off where you were getting the best bites without even knowing it. It's lucky that we have a fish finder that's telling us where things are, and we have someone who remembers. Well, he's running it, right? So we're looking for a hump. We're getting markers off that fish finder all over the place. The morning is ticking, but you know, when you're out here in this nice clean water and it's not too topsy-turvy, why not just go till you feel like you got half a gallon of gas left in you and just run back up with that. Or fumes. I could probably make it back on fumes. I'm just gonna reach behind me here in a sec and fill my tank back up with a little bit of mango nectar. Alright, so this isn't my only fuel. This is kind of like my PSA of the video. You gotta drink water, but it doesn't hurt to bring some juice. Method I'm liking, the method I'm thinking is working the best for me, lasting the longest for me, maybe I should say, is just hooking it multiple times as such. You gotta get that bait up. You could even get it all the way up, maybe get part of it past the eye if you like. Three to 4 times, hooking it, something like that. What'd you say about Pac-Man? You look like Pac-Man. Yeah, this definitely fish here. I'm getting bites like crazy. Probably just got stripped. Still getting bites.
They're down there, whatever it is.
Fish on. It don't feel big. I hope it's not another. About to run into Ray.
Looks like a remote.
Nope.
Hey, that's I don't know what that is.
Shoot.
There goes your bait.
Yeah. What is that? Somebody's gonna say. It looks familiar to me. I've never caught one, but I'm gonna let it go, I guess, to be safe.
Yeah, because we don't know what it is.
Yeah, you're right. Pretty. Little teeth, too. All right. Finally, fish on for Ray.
Make sure my camera's on.
Mine is. Oh, is it the same thing? It looks like what I just caught.
It is.
I can't really place it. Feel bigger?
A little bit, but not much.
It's the same thing.
Same thing. Might be the same fish.
Same thing. These are really beautiful looking fish. Beautiful lines on them. Turquoise, blue, green. Oh, the current has kind of slowed down, so I thought I would switch to the sabiki. And yeah, like it didn't take long. did that because Ray was catching these, and I wanted one. I like to eat these. I'm not sure what I have here. It's not fighting. There's a little bit of a kick. I'm beginning to think that it's nothing special. But it's been a while since I actually picked up a fish on this rod. What do we got? Oh, got an eel, or something like an eel. A type of eel I've never caught before is what we have. Oh, and he's sperming and swallowed the hook as well. Unfortunate. Check them out. That is deep down in there. Right? Yep. He'll have a better chance if I just cut it. Not sure what kind of fish it is. I think it's an eel. Looks like an eel to me. There we go. Yeah. We're getting into that sleep depth zone. It's after 11. I should be back up there eating lunch right now, but I'm still out here because Ray is empty-handed. So I'm back out. I'm thinking I'm over the reef. Something silvery coming up, and it's the same BS. Same BS. That's what you get when you fish frozen squid on the bottom, I guess, at solar noon. I don't even know where the rubber ducky got to. Anyhow, kind of like it when I'm zoning out in the middle of nowhere on some blue water by myself, convening with my Viking ancestors, so to say. You know, I mean, shoot, there's a lot of them. They're not all Vikings, but yeah, you're right. So when I was coming back out here, the rubber ducky was behind me, and then the rubber ducky was not behind me. I don't know where Captain Yellow went. I'm getting bites out here, and it's probably just garbage. How I am judging if I'm over the reef or not is not always a safe bet. There were multiple yakkers out here. Now there's just one besides myself. And I am guessing that they have technology to tell them where it is, or they know. So I'm just trying to stay out of their way, but in line with them. But they keep going further out because they're not catching fish. Every now and then one, well, there is only one now, but before there was one 15 minutes ago. There were 3 yaks over there, and every now and then you'd hear a, oh, like, you know, they had a bite, lost a fish or something. Good news, good news. I have caught sight of Captain Yellow. The rubber ducky has appeared. He's not under, he's still on top, floating and fishing. That's good. It is absolutely time to convince Rubber Ducky, or convince Captain Yellow, that we need to start heading in. You can hear Murdross over there getting louder and louder as I approach, and I'm not that close. So the dismount might not be as scary as the launch, but could very well be equally as scary. Hopefully it's okay, but it's sounding loud. Murdross, that's Cornish for the sound you hear over there, waves crashing. Where'd it go? Where is it? Ha ha ha. Under the ice where it should be is where it is. So pretty awesome, huh? Look at that. Yeah, you're right. I almost forgot to do this outro. There's my Tulsa dog. Yeah, you're right. Whew. Whew, what an intense day, let me tell you. I just actually got back from a really, really long dog walk because the dogs totally deserved that. And now they're going to eat some good food. And I'm going to crash. Normally, after shooting a video, I'm in there after walking the dogs with a cup of tea editing. However, I got up and into that truck. I got up really early, but I got in the truck with Ray and we headed out of here at 2 a.m. this morning. And here we are, pretty dim out there because sunset is happening. Haven't been home for too long, but maybe what, at Tulsa, we've been home for almost an hour now. I've been home. So yeah, gonna crash. Keep that on ice. I know maybe you were expecting a catch and cook. That's not gonna happen because I gotta get up in the morning, edit, do this, and then yeah, right back at it. So gotta get up, get behind the mule is what I gotta do. So to make things easy, we gotta get to sleep now. Yeah, you're right. Whew, my goodness. This video, I'm not sure how it's gonna come out because I was all over the place. Towards the end, I was totally sleep deprived. I am totally sleep deprived right now. But yeah, you're right. It was just my first pursuit of red snapper. What a great place to do it, Navarre, Florida. Not sure if I ever actually got on top of the artificial reef. I may have come close to it, but I got my snapper. And very, very soon I will be out there doing it again. And hopefully it comes out better than this video. This is just getting my red snapper. Yeah, you're right. Whew. I tell you what, thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel, and I will see you next time. Yeah, you're right.